This variation of a superset consists of performing two exercises back to back that involve antagonistic muscle pairs, for example biceps and triceps, or quadriceps and hamstrings. This version of supersetting allows a significant load to be placed on a target muscle during each set. This is possible because the antagonist is recovering while the agonist is working and vice versa. A drop set is a type of training system. It allows the client to perform additional sets past the point where they would usually terminate. This can be achieved by the trainer reducing the weight load each time the client reaches fatigue. This can be repeated several times, although 2 to 3 drops is considered standard. This variation of a superset involves performing two exercises for the same muscle group back to back. In this example, the shoulders are the target muscle group, using a shoulder press and a lateral raise exercise. You can also employ the same method using 3 exercises, known as a tri-set, or more exercises, known as a giant set, for the targeted muscle group. The greater number of exercises employed, the greater the degree of fatigue experienced. Pyramid training involves manipulating the load and repetitions over the course of a multiple set of the same exercise. The trainer should ensure that the client is adequately rested before commencing with this type of training. The pyramid system is widely known and is often used in resistance training programs. Pyramiding can be performed in 3 distinct ways: ascending pyramids, descending pyramids, and complete pyramids. This method is one of the first training systems that most gym users are exposed to, normally in the form of 21s for bicep curls. A set of 21s for bicep curls would be performed as followed: 7 repetitions from extended position to 90 degrees of elbow flexion, 7 reps from 90 degrees of elbow flexion to full flexion, followed by 7 repetitions using a full range of motion, adding up to 21 repetitions. The matrix system can be utilised when performing most resistant exercises. It involves breaking down repetitions into 3 distinct phases. Each phase is performed using a given number of repetitions, depending on the training goal. Both force reps and negative reps enable the lifter to overcome weaknesses in concentric strength by exaggerating the eccentric phase of an exercise or making the concentric phase slightly easier. In force reps, the client performs as many reps on their own as possible with the weight that brings about failure in the targeted rep range, typically hypertrophy or strength. At this point, the trainer provides a minimal amount of assistance to permit the performance of another rep. As the client fatigues further, the trainer will provide slightly more assistance on each repetition for a total of 2 to 4 reps. The pre-exhaust and post-exhaust systems are variations of the superset technique. They involve using 2 exercises in sequence for the same muscle or muscle group with no rest period in between exercises.